Rahul here for Punch Out Boxing. Delighted to be speaking to Liam Forrest, amateur extraordinaire and soon to be pro sensation, I believe. Tell us about your amateur background first, then we'll go into the journey to come.
Sure. So I've had about over 50 amateur fights. I must have won about 38 or so. So I've got a pretty decent amateur record, well seasoned amateur record. I boxed out of Moulsecoombe Amateur Boxing Club in Brighton. Then I moved to Repton for the extra experience, training and sparring with some of the best in the country. I think you're well recognised if you box for Repton. People respect you because I think people that have been there, sparred there, they know that people train there. That it's tough sparring and they do put you through it. And they have done successfully. I've won a London title for them. I won two silvers in Europe's largest boxing tournament. Lost on split decisions. Got to the ABA Elite Finals two times. Won the Southern County seven times. Twice at Elite and also had two influencer fights on the side. So that's quite interesting. But yeah, I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt pretty much. So yeah, now time to prove myself and show the fans what I got on 3rd of February.
So yeah, just touching on that. So you're a South Coast lad originally?
Yeah, Sussex, East Sussex, Brighton.
All right, but you're now located in London.
No, I still live in Brighton, but I was commuting to Repton.
Wow, that shows dedication. I wouldn't commute that far for my job, but hey, you that's a good sign. So yeah, you said you're turning pro 3rd of Feb. Is the show confirmed? The opponent confirmed?
Yeah, the show has been confirmed. Not yet on an opponent. I'll fight anyone to be honest. But I think for any pro, you've got to start off with your build-up fights. Because then, if I want to go for say Southern Area title, British title, I've got to call out other fighters. But how can I call them out of no pro record? At least I'm coming with, let's say, 10-0 record, and I've had 8 or 9 knockouts. I could be like, right, who have you knocked out? Let's fight for the title, and that's what I want, belts and titles.
What weight class are you going to operate at?
So I'm going to take my first fight at super middle, and then see how it goes. If I get a good nutritionist, maybe drop to middleweight. But there's no point dropping to middleweight if I feel sluggish in the gym. I want to be on my tiptoes. I want to be, I want to train as hard as I can and be the best I can be in the ring. I don't want to make weight and celebrate I made weight, but I've got no energy in the ring. I mean, you see some people getting the scales and they don't look like they're ready to fight. They look like they're ready to collapse. Yeah, so
Yeah, I guess those first few fights, part of the learning will also be yeah how your body feels at a certain weight, that sort of thing. Who are you going to be training with as a pro?
so I'm training out of Adam Booth's gym at Red Hill. Um, there's a lot of professional faces in that gym that I want to mix around with. I've done rounds with Joshua Guazzi before at that gym. There's some other pros. Jermaine, he boxes on Sky. And just, yeah, whoever sort of comes in the gym really at my weight or above or below one weight, yeah, they've got to be good because I want to spar the best so I can develop their skills and nick their skills and add it to my craft if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of that learning will be done from high quality sparring. What can we expect from you stylistically? What sort of fighter are you? Who are your influences? What are the fighters that you try and emulate, if any?
Yeah, so I've always had quite an aggressive style. I think that's very entertaining for the crowd. So I come forward, I have my hands up, and I like to, as soon as I've got you on the ropes or in the corner, that's like my instincts of, I can taste blood and I'm coming for the kill. But also, I'm trying to develop a new, relaxed, more still skill as a pro. More of like a shoulder roll Philly kind of thing, like the Philly roll kind of style. So I want to be able to like change from being aggressive to relaxed. And I think that will throw your opponent off. Also, you've got more time as a professional, more rounds. So there's got to be a chance where I can sort of step back and have a breather, have a look, but still keep your opponent engaged thinking. So if I'm fainting and getting a reaction out of them, I think that'll make them run and tire them out of me actually not doing anything. So it's more tactical than um, how hard you can work. Obviously, hard work beats talent. If you've got talent and hard work, you're unstoppable, really, and that's what I'm going for.
Interesting you said that. One of my favourite fighters growing up was James Toney, who was the original for that relaxed shoulder roll style. But he was lazy, so yeah, don't emulate him in that sense, just his skill.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot to say, a fighter that I'd probably try and imitate or that I do like the look of has got to be Canelo Alvarez. The Mexican's very brutal. Um, yeah, they bring the dog out of a lot of fights. You know, inside work, bodies, uppercuts, hooks, rolling, stuff like that. I like that stuff because you know it looks entertaining and yeah, it definitely puts people out.
Absolutely, and it's the entertainment business. So yeah, good on you, and good on you for doing an interview. There's some fighters that still don't understand the media side of this business. You got to get your name out there. Um, Tell us a bit more about yourself then outside of boxing. Do you have any other interests or hobbies, passions?
So I'm a boxing coach. I do a lot of one-to-one pad work sessions. I train kids all the way up to adults, people that want to start boxing, people that have been in trouble, try and get them out of trouble, lead them down the right path, or if people just want to get fit into shape, or if people want to fight white collar, or if they're really good and pick up quickly, I pass them on to my amateur coach. So I have a personal training business and I enjoy doing it. And I try and use it in a way of promoting myself because people that I train buy tickets to my fight and they want to see their coach. You know, they want to learn from the best. So if they're seeing me put, what they do in training and I put it into real action, now this is why I'm telling you to roll, slip right hand, roll, plant your feet, all the stuff I'm learning, I teach.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, can't go wrong building a fan base from the grassroots. Um, yeah, tell me a particular dream that you've got in this sport. Something that you want to do, whether it's a particular opponent, a particular venue. One thing.
Sure. I think it's to sort of be a inspire the younger generation. I think it's very important, but I need to, I want to win a world title. I want to be the best. I want to be the best at my weight, and then I would like to have people to follow my footsteps, have my own boxing gym, and yeah, it'd be nice to also have the cars, the watches, the holidays that come with it. I mean, who doesn't want that? So that's the end goal, and yeah, I want to put smiles on faces as well through my gym, but I would like to inspire first to show that I've done it. People want to train with a professional boxer. People want to train with a world champion. So I think, yeah, that's a very good sort of selling point as well.
Yeah, absolutely. A beautiful dream, and one that I'm going to be looking forward to following. So, Liam, thanks for your time, and can't wait till February to see the journey start. February the 3rd.